Hello and welcome to Seminole Game Time FSU Volleyball. I'm your host, Tom Block, and coming up, we'll show you what life is like for one of the top programs in all the country. We'll get you behind-the-scenes access, take you out to practice, even get you in the middle of the action on game day as FSU volleys against Wake Forest and Duke. These Noles have dominated the ACC of late, become regulars in the NCAA tournament, even made the school's first ever Final Four a year ago. Are they poised to do it again? Well, we'll see. We'll show you how they're preparing and faring here in 2012 when we kick things off momentarily here on Seminole Game Time FSU Volleyball.
All right, let's see, starting with rotation one. This rotation, I think, would be a good opportunity to serve short right front because setter is in middle front and they're more towards the left side of the court. So put the ball behind the setter.
When we go into these conference weeks, we have two goals in mind. One is to improve as a team, so we get ready for the postseason, and the other one is to get ready for the teams that we play in the weekend. So we're trying to find the common things that they do. Then we go in specifics what Wake does and Duke does.
What happened is middle is moving with the ball to the right side. So if we keep this in mind, anytime our setters are moving towards one antenna, pushing it to the other antenna will completely fool the middle in this case. All right, we're good, I think. Anything from you guys? Okay. All right, thanks for joining us. Thanks for flying with Delta Airlines. Good control, guys. Good control. Up, go up. There you go, good one. Up, nice, Mosher. Very good platform.
He's one of the best coaches that I've ever seen. He's very vocal about, what needs to be done, but that's the only way you can get better as a player.
Okay, now, narrow court, same thing here. Sets a little off the net. You can try to go off the hands. You guys are digging everything. Digging crew. Setting on this side. Serving it to them, yep. Big swing, big swing. Oh yeah, do good. Up, good, all right, there you go. Come on. Aim it deeper. Go, there you go. Up. Come on, do good. It's right at you, buddy. It's right at you. Bring the shoulder higher.
Gokhan always wants you to go for every single ball. Just use everything you can for each rally, and that's the best part. That's like the best part about him because he really does make you want to work your hardest every single play.
Let it drop a little bit and then play here. Right? Instead of this, let it drop and then play. Go. Easy, can be faster. Nice, there you go. Good job there, Caroline. Very good.
My favorite part of this job is not necessarily the X and O's of putting programs together, which I do really enjoy, but it's the getting to know the athletes. I say all the time that on any given day I end up doing more counseling than coaching. Same rule applies. Does that make sense to everybody? Good? She's our strength coach, obviously, but then, she's kind of also like a mentor to us, because she's young, she gets it, she understands what we're going through with school and stuff. She's kind of more of like a role model for us, we can go to her if there's a problem with your family or anything, and she wants to be that person for our team. If you guys can get through this weekend, then next week will be good.
She's more like our friend trying to help us, not really with strength conditioning part, but also with the mental part of the game, trying to talk to us if she noticed something on the court. And she helped me a lot this summer because I decided to stay here full 2 months when we had a break just to get back in shape, and she gave me a great program. We worked out every single morning, and she helped me a lot to get back in shape and be ready for this season.
I'm like a rock star this week. It's pretty good.
There's a lot of girls this summer who worked really hard, and she helped them, and they came out and they're doing amazing right now. Like Fatma and Maria are, two that kind of stand out. Everyone did awesome this summer. Those two have completely turned around.
Don't break my machinery. I'll break your head.
Don't get hurt.
Don't break my machine. I am a major goofball, and I think part of how I'll come up with 15 different ridiculous things to motivate them with. Some days we need to be all business, and I think that's one of the harder parts of my job is knowing which day we need to be business and which day we need to be goofy.
She's just a part of the family, and I honestly feel like you get the best of both worlds with her. You can come talk to her as like a big sister. I know throughout my career I've came to her for several things, and she's always been there for me and helped me out through some really difficult situations.
I've come so far, and I think that a lot of that has to do with her is, you know, she knows what she's talking about, and she'll push you to the point where she knows that you can take it. So she's just an amazing coach. I think everyone really likes her. She, you know, brings something really special to our team.
I try to let them know, you know, how was your class today? This and the other thing. Talk about things in their life so they know that I care. And my philosophy is if my athletes know that I care, then they're going to care about the work they do in here.
We were excited to get back because, you know, it's our first match at home in a while, and you know, we always knew that Wake Forest, you know, always kind of gave us a little bit of trouble last year. We went to 5 both times with them, so you know, we knew we had to come in strong and upbeat.
I think that a lot of people are excited about this season because we went to Final Four last year, and then they expect us to play good this year, so they're coming to see like good volleyball.
Stay inside!
There's a certain chemistry that you have on the volleyball team, and sometimes you can, you know, the players that come in may be doing a great job, but it may throw off the timing a little bit with the passers or the defense. We put in a couple of freshmen trying to give them a little bit of playing time. I thought they both did very well, and actually Nick had a very good game.
Even though the freshmen that came in are freshmen, they're ready to come in, they're prepared, and that's exactly what we need. We have a strong bench, and when they come in, it's not even like the other team probably even notices.
Give up on this set. We want this set now. So instead, raise your level up. Instead of looking toward the fourth set, raise your level up for this set. Let's go.
Anytime that we have an offset or that we're playing a little bit poorly within a set, I think the key of character is, can we come back and play better?
The win over Wake was the Noles' 17th straight at home at Tully Gym and ran the Noles' record to 11-2 on the season. But the work week wasn't finished yet. Coming up, the Noles duke it out with the Blue Devils. We'll have the highlights from that match when we continue right here on Seminole Game Time, FSU Volleyball.
Now look at the digs from Duke, 104 sets. We would get 40 less in 4 sets, which still puts us number 4 in the conference.
As soon as the Wake game was over, we had to completely then forget about it, and now Duke. So we only have one day to prepare for Duke because pretty much the whole week we were preparing for Wake.
She's getting into the gap and she's following up with it. We're sometimes getting into the gap and then we're waiting. If we continue to play, we go for it, we'll end up with these digs too because we're in the right place most of the time.
As far as Duke, of course, Duke is a bigger physical team. They always have great recruiting classes, and they make it a very big challenge for us every time we play them, just simply because we know that they have the history behind them and we know they're very confident in their play.
Well, Duke is always a big rival match. It has, I mean, ever since I've been here, it's a big match for us. It's kind of like a revenge thing too. So like, all right, well, you're on our court now.
That was such a
hurtful loss last year, and this year we did not want that to happen early in the season. Yeah, we definitely just wanted to kill them this year.
Duke is still Duke. They're going to be very good. They've played 3 good conference teams so far in North Carolina and North Carolina State. North Carolina State's at the top of the conference right now alone. You know, certainly they are going to come out very hungry, and you guys got to come out just as hungry.
They're moving on the gray, so you may be able to go white. They're moving on the gray, so you may be able to fake it. Or black.
Becomes 16-13, come on. Make them play, all right? Come on.
7-10, okay? Watch the tips and rolls, try to transition, put the ball down. Come on, let's go.
Let's try to cut it a little bit sharper to this direction. Not towards the 10-foot line, more towards the corner. And anything that's coming up, try to turn the shoulders and go high this direction.
You just got to make sure that you're stepping in and you're ready to dig it. Middle back will stay here for the rope shot that's coming over, okay? Let's shut them down. Come on.
Come on, guys. More talk, more talk. We gotta be active defensively. Here we go. Active defensively. Here we go. If they don't cover, everything they hit is getting blocked. All right? Go for the ball. Make sure you pick it up after our outsides hit the ball. All right? We didn't cover again. And the ball is not straight down. It's going to 10-foot line. We have to cover. Right now, transition, put the ball at center and back row right now, okay? Pay attention.
We felt pretty confident going through the whole first set for sure, and I think it's not that we lost confidence in ourselves during the second set, but I think after you get down a few points, it's kind of hard to come back and gain some momentum.
If you're expecting our outsides to take over this match, it's not going to happen. That block is too stable and too big to make a big impact on that side.
It's about the adjustments. You know, you can prepare whole week and they come in and throw something different at you. And what they did is they actually blocked our outsides very well.
It's still winnable. This game is winnable, right? Second set, although it didn't look all that pretty, we had chances to win. All right? We got to get the game out of your head and play it on the court.
It wasn't like they stepped up as much as we stepped down, all right? So we need to step back up in order to play.
We just really let down offensively in set 2 and did not play well at all. I think had 3 or 4 players negative hitting percentage in that set. So what's real important in that situation is you just have to forget it. You have to forget what's happened and you just have to move forward.
So through 2 sets, the Noles and Devils are all square at a set apiece. Coming up, we'll finish off the highlights and show you if FSU is able to finish off the Dukies. Stay with us right here on Seminole Game Time, FSU Volleyball.
We got to get the game out of your head and play it on the court.
Our assistant coach, Gokhan, he said, get the game out of your head and play on the court. And I think that's something we did really well is we went out and just played our game.
For our team, it seems like especially to get a block or two really just ignites not only our team on the court, but just the whole crowd.
You know, I think our middle attack got better as the game went on. They were able to be very effective against Duke, and I think defensively we started doing a better job of picking up some of the things that early in the match was hurting us.
Transition real quick, all right? So when it becomes a rally, we still want to win, all right? Come on, guys, come on.
Anytime you can jump up on a big lead in the beginning of the set, and the way we did it, our serving was affecting them, our blocking was very good at the net, that kind of affects the other team mentally as well.
So you just go up and go around the ball, so you want the ball in the center, but see, she's going up like that, and it's just coming off the side of it.
You know, I think Saria is really matured over the last couple of years. I think even the end of last season, she was a major reason that we went as deep as we did in the NCAA tournament. We want her to be able to step up and be a big leader for us. We have her in a position on the court to where we really need her to step up and be an offensive weapon for us, but also defensively be very smart with the way she plays.
Guys, let's play. We have to play. Okay, we know they're not going to quit. They're a good team. We have to play.
Position to cover. All right, come on, everybody, put yourself in a position to be successful. All right.
This is your chance right here to finish the game instead of dropping it. Okay, we got a few points here. We got to drive up instead
was just really excited to play them, and I just wanted to go out there, and I just didn't have any worries. I just went out there and played. I wasn't thinking as much as I usually do, and I feel like that really helped me succeed a lot more.
We just don't want to lose here because it's been such a long streak, and it's like we've been a part of this for so long, and our fans are just like unreal. And I think that alone just makes you play so much harder. That does give you confidence, and I think even if you're down, you get some good plays and you're back in the game, and then you have the crowd back, and it helps so much. And I think that's why we've been so successful at home.
The dumping of Duke marked FSU's 18th straight win at home and ran the Noles' record to 4-1 in the conference. And with the season approaching the midpoint, these Noles are already in mid-season form. Is another Final Four in their future? Well, we'll find out as Chris Poole and company crank it up and try to make another run at an ACC championship and then carry that momentum into the NCAA postseason. Remember to follow the Florida State volleyball program at any time. You can always log on to Seminoles.com for the latest and greatest information about FSU volleyball and all of Florida State's athletic teams. Thanks so much for joining us. That'll do it for this edition of Seminole Game Time. I'll see you next time right here.